Welcome, guys, to another episode of The Candy Show. I'm your host, Candy, where you have the natural, raw, real, uncut, unscripted, and unexpected candy. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth, so make sure you stay tuned. But you have to stay tuned to the official Candy Talk Show page on Instagram. Again, that is Candy Talk Show. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube page. That is capital C and the number 2 Candy Productions too. Guys, we have another special guest. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. This is a live Instagram live. Guys, guess what? We have this special guest in the building. I want you guys to welcome award-winning indie filmmaker, playwright, author, actor, Mr. C.L. Woodson.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. What city and state are you coming from?
Right now, I'm in Chicago right now.
Okay.
I'm in Chicago, but when we get there for the show, we'll be coming from Cincinnati. That's where we're coming from. We got a show Cincinnati that Saturday night, and we'll be in Indiana Sunday on the 12th.
Awesome. Well, see, since you spoke it up, I know that's what you're here for. You have a current touring stage play.
Yes. Man Needz Love Too, starring Reginald Ballard from the hit TV show Martin as Man. Also, we got in there show, we got Omar Gooding from the movie Baby Boy, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s baby brother, as well as a host of great talented actors and actresses. We got Keisha Rockett, Mercedes Ann, Raquel Brown, Willie Lyons, Rodney Nathaniel, and Tina Miller. So yeah, we'll be coming October 12th. That's Sunday at 5 o'clock. We got a 5 o'clock show Sunday, October 12th. Man Needz Love Too.
Okay, now that's October 12th here in Indianapolis, right?
You got it, yes, at the Marion University Theater.
Okay, you said 5 o'clock or is it 6 o'clock?
Wait a minute, it's 6 o'clock. I'm sorry.
We just want to make sure we get that clear.
Yeah, well, the door's gonna open. The door's gonna open, I believe, at 5 or 5:30. So
okay.
Yeah, so you can get there around that time. You'll get you a good seat. So yeah.
Okay.
The show's at 6 o'clock. My bad.
That's okay. Listen, I'm an early bird, so listen, you might have had some people there waiting to get in. You never know that.
You never know.
Where can you get your tickets?
On Eventbrite. Just go to eventbrite.com. Just type in, Man Needz Love. It should come right up for your area, Indianapolis. It should come right up.
Okay.
Get them now, too. Get them now.
Listen, I'm telling you, people are definitely talking about this stage play. We haven't had a stage play, I don't think, since I seen you last time here in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that was a year ago. Yeah, that was a year ago, I believe. Yeah,
it sure was. Yeah, it sure was. And that was for the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls. Yeah, I brought the movie premiere. Yeah, because I had teamed up with AMC Theaters, and I did a 7-city tour where we showed the play on the big screen at the movie theater, AMC Theater. Yeah, that's where you and I connected at. That's right. That was May 11th of last year. Yeah, that was May 11th of last year in Indianapolis.
And here we go connecting again, and this time you're bringing now, are you bringing the actual full stage play?
Yes. That was the movie last time of a play. This time we live and in person. So yeah, I got Man, like I said, Omar Gooding and the whole crew and the gang. We will be there. The tour kicks off that Friday night. Friday night we'll be in Lexington at the Lyric Theater. And then Saturday night we'll be in Cincinnati at the Memorial Hall. And then Sunday, 6 p.m., we'll be at Marion University Theater right there in Indianapolis. So the whole weekend we on lock. We're going from 3 cities and 3 states in 3 days.
Oh, my goodness. Well, now, listen, we have to talk a little bit about this because, first of all, I know we're all over the place, but why last time? I want to take it back a little bit, though. Okay. Last time you were here for a stage play movie, what made you shift gears this time?
Well, the plan was to bring that play, Them Golden Girls. That's what we're talking about, Them Golden Girls, where I took the Golden Girls classic TV show and I turned the actors all black. So it's called Them Golden Girls, Gurlz, Them Golden Girls, which starred also Reginald Ballard, which is Man. We had Dave Tolliver from the group Men at Large. I had Danny Boy, from the former Death Row Records, singing "I Ain't Mad at You" on the Tupac record. So then, but the schedules was too strained. Everybody was going in different directions, had projects, so we couldn't actually do the live stage play. So I've been touring since 2017. Every year we on the road, except 21 when COVID hit and shut the world down. So every year I do at least 5 to 10 shows a year. And so with that year in 24, we did the opening Golden Girls there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the historic Pabst Theater. But I couldn't get the tour dates together because everybody was busy. So instead of just sitting around saying, well, what can I do? Since we film all our shows, we filmed it. We didn't film it to show it as a movie, but when we filmed it, people was like, well, can I see it? Can I see it? And then that turned into me linking up and teaming up with AMC Theaters. And I took the show to Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, Phoenix, Indianapolis, where you and I were at in Indianapolis, Milwaukee. I took it to Rockford. And so we showed it as an actual film, but it was the play, so, and we sold out every show pretty much. Every show we sold out. The show you was at was sold out, and I came to Indiana. So, yeah, so people came out, because it's some wholesome family entertainment, with some laughs, with a spiritual message in it. And it worked. So when Reggie and I teamed up again to do this play, Man Needz Love Too, I was real, adamant that, man, we're going to have to do it live this time. So, clear them schedules up. We're going to figure this out. And it worked out that, because we did the play in March, and now we're not going on the road to October, which is in 2 weeks from now. So, still people be busy. You got to logistically work all that out. And so it worked out this time. So, again, 3 days, 3 states, 3 cities, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we about to hit the road now. So everybody's talking about it. So I can't wait to see you guys there, October 12th, 6 p.m. at the Marion University Theater. Tickets on sale right now at eventbrite.com.
In Indianapolis, Indiana. So just
Got
make
it.
sure that, but why Indianapolis, Indiana? Because I have to ask this. A lot of people tend to go around us.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of forget us, but you have shown love to us.
Well, I was gonna buy a house there. I like Indy. Yeah, Naptown. I like Naptown. I got some friends that live out there. And then, you're not too far from me. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So when I was gonna buy my house there, I didn't want to go too far from my mother since I'm blessed to still have her. If something happened and she need me, I can always just jump in a car and shoot right back to Milwaukee. It's like a 4-hour drive. So I've been coming to Indy, doing stuff in Indy since 2015. I did movie premieres there in 2015. I did a movie called Leave It at the Altar. We showed the movie there. Then we also showed it in Anderson, Indiana that same year in 2015. Then I came and did my first play there. Not my first play. The first time I did a play there was 2017. Then I came back 2018. Then I came back in 2022. And then I came in 2024 when I saw you at the movie premiere, and now I'm going to be back there in 2 weeks now. I'll be back again. So, Indy, that's like a second spot for me. I love Indiana.
Well, listen, you are always welcome here. And I have to say now, I'm going to be upfront. I did not get into your plays previously. So last year was the first time I've ever seen one of your productions. I can't wait to see this one since this is going to be a live in
Yeah.
person one. But since I haven't seen the other ones, is there any way that we can go back to some archives of video? Can we see your previous productions?
Well, you can see them Golden Girls is on Amazon Prime right now. So yeah,
Okay.
you can go. Yeah, anyone can go to Amazon Prime and just type in "Them Golden Girls," GURLZ, "Them Golden Girls," and you can watch that on Prime right now. I think it's like $2 to watch it or something like that. Then I got a YouTube channel, Mr. CL Productions on YouTube as well, where I got at least for a fact. I know I got a show on there called "If He Won't Love You, I Will." We had like 132,000 views now. You can watch that entire play from beginning to end. And there's a couple other clips on there. I did a show called Thick Thighs and Sweet Potato Pies. We got some clips on there for that. My baby is After the Love Is Gone. That's what we did in 2017 and 18. We did 22 shows in 20 cities. We did that play twice in Indianapolis too. After the Love Is Gone. So yeah, you can go to my YouTube channel. There's some clips, but there's the full feature of If he won't love you, I will, which was the very first time a production was done like that, where I had to write two different endings, and I had a text line, and the audience would text, who should she choose? Should she choose guy A or choose guy B? And as they was texting in the audience, we had a live feed in the back. And so whatever the audience chose, that was the ending that we did. So I had to have two different endings. And never before has a play been done like that, where my live audience, actually tells us what they want to see. So the audience got to decide, and that was real fun. I think we did 9 shows of that, and that was real fun. If he won't love you, I will. Please check that out on YouTube right now. Just type in "If he won't love you, I will," or just go straight to Mr. CL Productions YouTube page, and you'll see it.
I
Check
love
me out.
that.
Check me out. Yeah.
I love that audience interaction.
Yeah,
Love that.
yeah. That was great.
Ooh.
That was first time ever doing that, and we might take that back out because I got a lot of good responses for that show. A lot of good responses for that show.
You've been in this business for quite some time. What keeps you going?
Man, I just love the interaction with the audience, and then the messages. I started off in the music business, years ago, but now then back in like 2011 is when I became strictly faith-based. If I want to glorify Christ and everything that I write and that I produce. So when that kicked in for me, I just started giving God the glory for everything that I do. So just to put out positive messages to the families, to if I got influence, why not use it for the good, to uplift, motivate, and inspire? So that's what keeps me going. I mean, we've done play on the tour, where 30 people showed up to a 500 seater, where I lost a whole lot of everything. But then the following week we had another show, and I'm like, all right, y'all, pick your face up. We got to do it again, because we're not doing it for the number of people that's in the audience. We're doing it for the audience themselves. So if one person get touched by the message, I've done my duty. And before God let me starve, I'm pretty sure he'll make sure I got some bread and some bologna or something. So I'm gonna just keep going until I can't go no more. I enjoy meeting the people, interacting with the people, and especially, like I say, the messages. All my messages got a spiritual feel to them. You're gonna hear a scripture with a joke. Don't get me wrong now, but I walk a fine line, because, like I say, as long as I got my mother in my life still on this earth, I make sure she's at every show sitting up front. So I'm not gonna, fall out with her and the church folks because I didn't say too many raunchy words or did something wrong. So I enjoy writing family-oriented projects. So bring your whole family out. Your whole family can come. They're gonna laugh, enjoy. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, but you can definitely gonna have fun. So that's what keeps me going. I love doing this. I love it.
You listen, when I talked to you last time, when I met you, I received the message. So to say what did I get from it, I believe you gave exactly what you wanted. The goal was set and the goal was achieved.
Thank you. Thank you.
Leaving there with the message, still having fun,
Right. Right.
safe environment, but at the
Hmm.
same time it was understandable.
Yeah.
We could relate.
That's the goal. That's the goal. I write it where the common man can understand it, as well as the common man can afford to come. Because ticket prices for a lot of things is just, to me, it's just out of control. It's just completely out of control. So I got my own personal motto. My projects, prices is low for the average bro can go. That's my own personal motto. So, you bring your lady, bring your wife, bring your mother, bring your auntie, bring your grandmother, so I want them to keep my prices at a decent price. So then that's what dictates what theaters we go into, because if you got to make it make sense, you know what I mean? So it determines what theater I go into and what talent that I have, So I've worked with Dorian Wilson, Professor Ogilvy from the Parkers, Todd Bridges, Gary Jenkins from the group Silk. I got a few celebrity friends that come through for me, but the people that I reach out for that I just cannot afford, I had to let it go, because if I get them, then I might have to raise my prices up because their prices is too high. So a lot of people be like, "Well, you need to get some more A1, some more A type list actors," and I'm like, it ain't even really about that. It's about the message, the storyline, and and what I can do. I only can do what I can do, and if I did bigger, I would have to charge more. So I want to keep everything right where anybody can come and have a good time without breaking the bank. You still can go out and get you something to eat. You can come watch a good show, live show, and if you seen how I did the play from the movie. I mean, we bringing you the real deal. Full set, full sound, light crew, the whole nine. So everyone should come out. You're going to have a good time. For Bruh Man Needz Love Too, starring Reginald Ballard, a.k.a. Bruh Man from the hit TV show Martin.
Martin? Okay, now, you've written so much material
Yeah.
from films. You're an
Mm-hmm.
author. What is it when you started? Did you have to go to school for that? Is it something that you just started picking up, writing poems? How did that flow into these big, huge, massive productions?
Well, I've never been to school. No, 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 no school formal training. Never been to college or anything like that. I was active in school, very active in school. From middle school, I was always in the stage productions, whatever they was doing. I was trying to be a part of it. Every talent show during high school, I'm always in the talent shows, performing. Um, and then I started doing music. So I started writing R&B, rap. I worked on a blues project. I worked on quite a few gospel projects, and then so in 1998 when Master P had to release the movie About It, I believe it was 97 when he released that movie. But I was working on a national distribution deal for my label. And when that didn't go through, I decided to just follow his blueprint and write me a full movie and use all our music as the soundtrack. And I figured if the movie get picked up, that'll be another way to get my music in. But what happened was the movie got picked up. Then I got offered all these different movie picture deals from different production, distribution companies. And so that kind of like skyrocketed. But I didn't forget the music. It's just that I was in demand to write more independent films. So in Wisconsin, where I'm from, I'm the first independent filmmaker to ever make it to blockbuster Hollywood video. And then in 2002, I received an award from BEntertainment.com as the Underground Film of the Year. So, and that's it with no formal training, just praying and believing and watching interviews, reading up on people and doing it. So when people be trying to compare me to Tyler Perry, I said, no, man, I was doing the movies first. Then one day I decided I want to do a live play. And so then we did the play back in 2008. I wrote a show called Just Believe, which was kind of patterned after my life. I had just had my third daughter at the time, and my job situation was up and down, and yet I'm believing in Christ, but I can't get my foot on the ground. Everything kept going wrong. And my wife, she was a deep Christian in church, and so she was trying to do everything right, telling me to just keep praying and hold on, but I was losing it. So, that's why I came up with Just Believe, that despite what we're going through, we just got to keep the faith and just keep striving and doing right, because you can't be doing wrong looking for blessings. You got to be doing right and trying to live right to get it right. So that play, I wrote it. In 2 weeks, we sold 300 seats. I didn't have no set. All I had was a door, a fake window, and a couch. And 6 months to the day later, I had Gary Jenkins from the group Silk. I had a full set. I was downtown Milwaukee in a 500-seater with a sold-out show 6 months later. And that kind of like took off from there. So I ended up doing like 4 plays in 2 years. I took some time off from 2011 to 15, 17. I was writing movies. I did 2 more films. Then I jumped back into plays. And now I've just been doing plays nonstop. But when COVID hit in 2021, it shut the world down. So now I'm depressed. I'm sad, like everybody, right? What can I do? I need to do something. I got to really I was stressed out. So I wrote the book, From Lovers to Enemies, because I had to do something with my mind. I had to just keep busy, even though, that was the first time that, the world made us sit down in the house. Regardless of what we want to do, we was forced to take a seat. And that was very difficult for me, because I'm a go-getter. I'm like, let's keep this thing moving. The beat don't stop. But the world stopped. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I wrote the book, and then when I released the book independently, 500 copies just flew off like that, and we have to keep reordering the books, and it might be a few copies left too that we plan on having at the theater too if they don't sell out by that weekend. But we should have some copies of the book there as well. It's a psychodrama, from lovers to enemies. They was good friends once upon a time, and then somebody can get to losing that love and make you do some strange things. So and it's right now we adapting that into an actual screenplay because I want to do that as a movie. So the next movie that I plan on producing and doing will be From Lovers to Enemies from my book. So if you're talent out there in indie, hey, shoot something to me. Just go to my Facebook, CL Woodson, or just go to my Instagram at Mr. CL Woodson Productions, and just Mr. CL Productions, and just send your monologue, send your music. Or better yet, just come to the show October 12th and meet me yourself in person. Bring your packages. If you got a package, bring it to me. If not, come shake my hand. Tell me about yourself. Take a quick picture. Don't take all my time because I got to blend it with everybody else. But, hey, come see me in person. 6 o'clock, October 12th, Marion University Theater. Man Needz Love Too, the funny stage play that everybody should take part and experience.
Well, I think you done said it all. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, I can get the run in my mouth now. I got the run in my mouth.
No, but that's it. You answered some of the questions I was going to ask you about the auditioning process, and so you've already answered it.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm always looking for talent. I mean, even the show that I'm doing right now, Man Needz Love Too. I mean, Mercedes Ann, she's out of Detroit, Michigan. I met her in Detroit when I was there doing another show. Now she's in my show. Keisha Rockage, even though she's from Milwaukee, she lives in Knoxville, Tennessee. And someone told me about her. She came and she's actually the star of If He Won't Love You. I mean, If He Won't Love You, I Will. That's on my YouTube channel. She's the leading lady of that play that we did in 2019. She's the leading lady, and she's also in the Man show. She don't live here. Raquel Brown. I met Raquel when I was in Toledo, Ohio, doing a play. That's how she got in my play. Rodney Nathaniel. Somebody sent me his TikTok, a video of him on TikTok. I said, I got to meet him. I reached out to him. Now he's in my show. He's on tour with me. So it can happen. You don't got to be in Hollywood. You don't got to have a $5,000 glamorous headshot. If it's for you, it can happen wherever you at. You just got to, again, have the faith and go for it. You got to just reach out. Don't be like, well, I don't got enough experience. You don't know. You might have just enough experience for me. You don't know. So you got to go for yours. Just go. I advise that, and I tell people that all the time. Go for yours. I mean, look at me. I ain't got no formal training. I didn't got movies out, books out, been on tour since 2017, and we making a difference. People know me. I got celebrity friends, but I'm still grinding. I'm still trying. I'm still praying, keeping the faith, and I'm still asking God to open doors for me. So it was a blessing that I met you when you came last year, when I met you for the first time. And I look at us, like you said, look at us now. So thank you for taking the time to come out to that production, to meet me, to greet me again, and look at us now.
There you go. Amen. There you go. Listen, okay, I'm going to tell you what. You just said just show up, right? Can I audition for you right now?
Yeah, go ahead. You hit me with your best.
Okay, all right. I don't know if it's gonna be my best, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Okay. I told you I'm not having it today, so I'm gonna need to take you off this camera because I'm going to do something that I don't want to do. Get out of here.
Okay. Oh, and scene. Oh, Lord. Have your people call my people tonight. Get your people on the line. I got a contract. I'm gonna fax it over. You get there, I'm gonna fax it over.
Okay. You know what? We don't do fax anymore.
I know that's what
we just show on up. We're gonna show on up.
Just show on up. Yeah, girl, show on up.
October 12th.
October 12th. You be there. Yeah,
I'm gonna be there.
Definitely be there.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
at Marion University Theater. That's my second time going there. I like that place. It's nice and intimate. It's not too big. It's beautiful. It's on the college campus, but it's nice. So I like it over there. Joy, they treat me good over there. So I'm like, well, we gonna come back. And this time I'm bringing, Reginald Ballard, Omar Gooding. They flying in from LA just to come hang out with y'all in Indy in nap time.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you what. Now I know that your time is very limited, and I'd love to speak to you a little bit more, but we're here specifically to make sure that we help you promote Man Needz Love Too, not just here in Indianapolis, October 12th, 6 o'clock.
Like,
But we also want to reiterate you have more shows again.
okay.
Tell them.
All right, so the tour kicks off Friday night, October 10th, Lexington, Kentucky at the Lyric Theater. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. Again, it's Man Needz Love Too. And then Saturday night, October 11th at 8 p.m., we're going to be in Cincinnati at Memorial Hall. Those tickets are on their website, memorialhallotr.com. Pick the tickets up, be there at 8 o'clock. And if you're in Cincinnati, if you know in that area, just come on through and kick it with us. If not, if you're in Indy, any part near Indianapolis, swing on by Sunday, October 12th at 6 p.m. for Man Needz Love Too, the live stage play featuring Reginald Ballard, a.k.a. Man from the hit TV show Martin, with Omar Gooding, my girl Keisha, Rocket, Tina Miller, Mercedes Ann, Raquel Brown, Rodney Nathaniel, Willie Lyons. And we about to do it, y'all. Eventbrite.com. Pick up your tickets. Tell your friends and family all over the country if they can come see us. Now, when the tour ends, if we don't add more dates, which right now we're looking to add more dates, you never know. I might come back and show it as a movie again. Because the footage we got is so good. I mean, so we might, who knows what's going to end up happening, to be honest with you. Who knows?
Okay. Why are you going by Mr. C.L. Woodson? I
Because,
usually never see the Mr. in front of, just C.L. Woodson. But
yeah.
what's the significance behind that?
Well, because I am the third, so I mean that's in honor of my father and grandfather, because they was the Mister in the bold print with the capital letters, the MR, and so I keep that on as an honor to where I come from. So it's Mr. CL, that's the brand, Then Mr. CL Productions is my production company, but Mr. CL Woodson III is my name. So people call me CL. I still respond, but Mr. CL is the brand. So, so that's it. That's it in honor of my father and my grandfather, just keeping that alive for the third.
Showing much respect, much
Yeah.
respect.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Now, let them know. Because
Yes.
guess what? We're gonna continue this in person when you're here in Indianapolis, Indiana, October the 12th at
Well,
6 p.m. in
hmm,
Marion University. We're
yeah.
gonna continue a little bit more in person. I know you're gonna be ripping and running, but tell them how they can once again follow you, follow your productions, audition, let them know, see any of your past productions, let them know.
All right. So again, Mr. CL Productions is my IG. CL Woodson III is my Facebook. Mr. CL Productions is my YouTube page where you can go on there and see clips of other stage plays, as well as the full stage play of "If He Won't Love You, I Will." And I also believe I got another one on there entitled "If Wasn't for His Grace," that stars my own daughter. I'm in the play as well, but I play her stepfather. My daughter Michaela Woodson, she's in that play as well. Um, so you can follow me on, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can find me. I can be found. I'm easy to be found. You can send your monologue auditions. You can send them to Mr. CL Productions, not Mr. CL Productions at Gmail. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. Or you can find me. You can find me. You can inbox. If I don't respond to you personally, I got members of my team that will. So everything that's sent to me, I do get to see it myself. If you send me some music, if you're an artist, send me some music that I make a feature in one of my shows. I might even want to put you in the show because the song touches me which I know may touch audiences across the country. So if you're an artist, you got R&B, gospel, send it to me. Send it to me. I mean, I got nothing against hip hop, but I'm more into the R&B and gospel is what I'll be looking for. But send me, if you're an artist, send me what you got, because you never know. Like I say, doors can open without us knowing it, because God works in mysterious ways. So you just never know, right? So, but if you got a monologue, if you're an actor, you got some skills. I don't care if you've been to school or not. If you got the chops and the heart and the drive and the professionalism, I want to meet you. I want to meet you. So put your video audition together, a monologue. Send it to us. Send it to me in any way you find me. Send it to me any way you can find me. And it's going to get to me, and I'm going to check it out. And just like I said, I met people all the time. I met my sound guy that's running my sound, Theo Mackey. I met him in Louisville, Kentucky, because I was down there doing a play. And I met him in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, that man had been on the road with me for like last 6 years. They've been in probably 5 of the shows. He works behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. He's a gospel artist. His name Theo Mackey. So, I mean, my point is bringing that up like that is you just don't never know. A lot of people I'm connected with is people I met at the shows or, at the events, where you can get to me. If you can't get to me, you can get to members of my team and give them a package if you got something together. Put your picture in there. Put your bio in there, right? Tell us something about you. Put your CD in there. You can put a video audition on a flash drive. You record it on your phone and put it through your computer and put it on a flash drive. Pass the flash drives out. You just don't never know who might get their hands on this, and because I know other producers and directors as well. So we sometimes share. Man, check this guy out. Check this girl out. Man, she cold. Man, she live down there by you, or that may be anywhere in the country. And so if you're serious about it, you got to show that you're serious about it. That's just the bottom line. You can't just be sitting around going, but ain't nobody going to pay me no attention, or I don't got this, or I don't got that. You might have everything you need, just the talent and the drive to go for it. A lot of times, that's all we really looking for. Some people that's serious about doing something, to be honest with you. Because we meet people every day. I'm in the grocery store, somebody telling me they can sing, or their little son can act. I mean, I get that everywhere I go. So, but it's the ones that's serious about it is the ones that I pick up on. And, we pick up on it. We know who really trying and who can really just use a break, and then we see that they'll shine if somebody just, allowed to help them out, to open the door to let them shine. So we looking for stuff like that. And again, a lot of my people now is people I met on the road, or happen to be at a production of mine, or I was at someone else's production. Tina Miller was in a play that I just happened to be at, and I'm in the audience going, "Wow, who is that?" And it turns out that now she's my girl, Tina Miller. She's been with me since 2017, and here we are now, 2025. So you just don't never know. You don't never know. Follow me. The phone number to our offices is 800-975-4011. Now, that's something I don't often give out because I want people to find it. But because it's you, Candy, I'm on your show. Let's let your people know. Oh, I was just saying, the phone number, 800-975-4011. Reach out to us, leave a message, tell us who you are, what city you're in. Sing something right there if you want to. That might get you a call back, so you don't ever know. But most importantly, most importantly, I really would like to meet you in person. If you can come out October 12th, 6 p.m. at Marion University Theater, bring your entire family. You're going to have a good time. You're going to laugh. You're going to think. You're going to have a good time on a Sunday afternoon.
All right, one other question.
Okay.
How long are your productions?
Anywhere, this one here is like, I believe it's 145. But they go anywhere from 2:30, 2.5 hours to an hour, 45 minutes, depending on the show. So it just really depends on the show. But this one here, I believe we had 140, 145, something like that. It might be a little less than that. But it's in that area, though. It's in that area.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, thank you, Mr. C.L. Woodson III.
Thank you.
For
Thank you for
coming.
having me.
You're so welcome. I can't wait to see you on October the 12th.
Yes, yes.
Here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Guys, listen, he has said it all, but I'm going to add this. Make sure you are following the official Candy Show page. That's the Candy Show on Instagram, Candy Talk Show. Also, make sure you are subscribe to the YouTube page. So that's capital C and the number 2. Like, follow, share, comment. Listen, we have to get bodies in the seats, in which I know we will, but we want to push it over the finish line. So, guys, make sure you are sharing this out and come to this family production.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Man Needz Love Too in Indianapolis, Indiana, October the 12th at 6 p.m. Marion University. And check his page because he has other shows coming up in surrounding cities. He'll be in Cincinnati before he comes to Indianapolis. And then he'll be in what city after
Texas. I
us?
mean, now nobody after you.
Oh,
We working that out now. We're working that out now. So right now,
oh,
yeah. So right now, like I said, it's 3 cities, 3 states, in 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right now. And you guys are my Sunday show. So
it's party time.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah, it's party. But well,
yeah.
listen, party with a purpose, though, right?
Exactly,
All
exactly.
right. Well, Mr. C.L. Woodson III, thank you so much for being on the Candy Show. Guys, stay tuned for something else coming up new. Guess what? Sometimes I don't know. So that means you need to stay tuned. All
Thanks
right.
for
Thank
having me.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Bye bye.
Yeah.